I'm Father Steve Baumbush, originally from Columbus, Ohio, and I've been a Pine missionary priest for 26 years now. Actually, the first 15 years of my priesthood I spent here in the States, working in formation, education, administration. And then for the last 11 years I've been in the Philippines. First doing parish work in the island of Mindanao, and then on the island of Luzon, another big parish. And then for the last year I've been the rector of the Pine Seminary in Tagaytay, just south of Manila. And what I think we can receive from the Philippines is an example of deep faith and trust in God in the face of terrific challenges of everyday life, poverty, sickness, lack of opportunity. In the midst of all of that, the people of the Philippines have a deep, abiding trust and faith in God. There's a saying there that they use all the time. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. So one of the great things about being a priest, even though there's a lot of sacrifice involved in it and a lot of challenge involved, but for me, I consider us to be the luckiest, most blessed people in the world, because we have the chance to be with people while God is being active in their lives. We have the chance to stand nearby while God is working with his people, especially at very significant moments of their lives. The birth of a child, someone going through their own challenge or crisis, illness, reconciliation, coming back to God, the end of life. Those special moments in people's lives when God is really active among them, we're there with them. And that gives us the opportunity to be witnesses to God's action among his people. And because God's grace is always superabundant, always more than enough, when he showers down his grace upon the people, some of it has to splash back upon us. So we end up being the luckiest people in the world to be witnesses and to be instruments of God's grace and love for his people. When I think about it, at the core of my vocation, it really comes down to this. At a certain point in my life, I had an awareness, an experience of God's love for me. How much God really loves me in a very personal way. That experience is life-changing, it's foundational, and it gives direction. So at least for me, it was a matter of experiencing God's love and then having that as the foundation of my life, and then trying to find a way. I have to share this with others. I have to try to help others experience this love in the same way that I have. Try to come to that awareness of God's love for you. How much God really loves you in a very personal way. And then, filled with that love, try to find the way in which you can share that with others.